Hi Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your January 11th through the 20th, 2019 reading for you. And this is so exciting because this is the first reading that I'm doing for you guys in the new year. So this is so amazing. I want to thank all of you, new and old to the channel, for being with me and supporting everything. So thank you guys so much. Remember to give this video a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel. That's the way that you guys let YouTube know that you're appreciating all the work that is going into these readings and all the time and all the effort and keeping the readings free to you guys for hopefully ever more. So please make sure that you do that. And if you would like to have a private reading with me, all that information is going to be in the description box below. Okay, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Let's see what January 11th through the 20th, 2019 has in store for you. What does January 11th through the 20th, 2019 have in store for Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant? Show me clearly. Show me clearly. January 2019, the 11th through the 20th. Pisces. Pisces, January 11th through the 20th, 2019. Pisces, January 11th through the 20th, 2019. Show me clearly. Show me clearly. Pisces, January 11th through the 20th, 2019. Show me clearly. Show me clearly. Pisces, January 11th through the 20th, 2019. Show me clearly. Show me clearly. Pisces, January 11th through the 20th, 2019. Show me clearly. Show me clearly. Pisces, January 11th through the 20th, 2019. Show me clearly. Show me clearly. Pisces, January 11th through the 20th, 2019. Show me clearly. Show me clearly. All right. If they jump one more time, we're just stopping. There we go. Yes, there. Okay. All right, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Let's see what these 10 days have in store for you. I knew an air sign was going to come up in yours. I don't know why. Could very well be a Libra. Oh, happiness, home, prosperity, happiness of home. Oh, there's that air sign again. Going from page to a king. The whole world's opening up to you. Oh, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. The whole world's opening up to you. And you're a bit frightened. You are a bit in turmoil with yourself. You don't know which way to go, which way to turn. A lot of you are trying to, are just like holding on. Okay, there's a sense of guarding your solar plexus, but you're going to wind up taking this leap of faith, and it is getting you completely out of your comfort zone. I definitely see that here, but it is going to be something that winds up bringing you the happiness, the prosperity, the joy, the abundance that you want. Now, this joy and abundance might very well happen within these 10 days, but don't sit there and be too hard on yourself, Pisces, if it doesn't. If you sit there and you're like, wow, okay, Dane saw joy and abundance, but it's through this change that is happening here at the core of everything, and it has to do, there is some way that either you are embracing an air sign energy here, but I think it might have to do with a Libra, because that's what's coming through in the cards, but it doesn't have to. You don't have to sit there and focus on a Libra and that be the only one. This could also be a Gemini or an Aquarius that is helping you move forward, helping you get to where it is that you want to be, balancing the scales, you know, really sitting there and making sure that you are doing what's right for you, that you are being just and fair to yourself. Do not undersell yourself, because there's some sort of turmoil that's going on. This could be a fight that started off small and became huge, but I actually am seeing this as inner turmoil to yourself right here, that you're kind of holding everything in, and it's because in yourself, in your soul, you're thinking, oh my gosh, how am I going to do everything? And you feel like a snow globe just turned upside down, and all the, it's like a blizzard within you right now. So know that you are overcoming, know that you are moving forward, know that you're taking this leap of faith on yourself, and you just have to. And I kind of laugh a little bit, because it's like, almost like, no, 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 no. And then you jump and you do it, and you do it so well that everybody's going to be kind of shocked. You're going to kind of amaze people. They're going to sit there and be like, wow, I didn't think you had it in you, Pisces, but you definitely do. You're learning your mind too. You're going from maybe this, maybe that, maybe this, maybe that. So for some of you, it might not be a Libra coming into your life or an air sign, but you're taking on that mental, you know, elasticity of an air sign, and you're contemplating things, you're looking at things, and then you're saying, you're going from being, you know, a student of what it is that you want to saying, you know what, that's it, I'm going for it. The only way to you know, the only way to win it is to be in it, and you just jump and you go for it, and you go from being kind of uncertain to absolutely embracing what it is that you want, to sitting there and having the student energy become kind of going from being the student to being the master. And you are going to be so proud of what it is that you accomplished, of how it is that you're moving forward, because this fear that's holding you back here, this inner turmoil, things are doing a 180. You're going to see things change. As things are changing, you're going to feel as if you're on a roller coaster, and you're going to have your highs and your lows, and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, this is just a crazy 10 days. Don't worry, you're getting to where it is that you want to be, and it's all going to smooth out in the end. Do not let this it's not animosity. Well, it could be animosity for some of you. Don't let this turmoil dictate where you're going and what you're doing, because your first card here is the Fool. This is taking a leap of faith. This is jumping forward. This is going after what it is that you want. This is sitting there and saying, you know, in your mind, in your hearts of heart, Pisces, that you have the skills to go and do what it is that you want to do. But maybe people around you don't see it. Maybe you kind of hide things within yourself just a little bit because you're very quiet. You take everything in. You look at things. You do have a tendency to let your, as all water signs do, to let your emotions get the best of you and sit there and kind of be pulled out by that undertow of your existence. But you are such a caring, loving, nurturing, peaceful sign that people might very well underestimate you. And that's what you're going to start to surprise people with, where they sit there and they think that you're still learning things, you're still trying to get your footing, and then all of a sudden you turn around and you kind of like pull a rabbit out of your hat, and people go, how the heck did you do that, Pisces? So this is you taking that leap of faith. This is you having your emotions be in turmoil, and you're sitting there and you're thinking, oh my gosh, should I do this? Should I do that? You don't know. And then all of a sudden you just do it, and it winds up being the best thing. So be a Nike commercial, just do it, you know, go after what it is that you want. Don't let fear hold you back, because it could hold you back forever, Pisces, and it could be absolutely crippling. This is saying to you, go after what it is that you want, because you either have here an air sign around you that's having a very youthful energy, a Gemini, a Libra, and Aquarius. I would think it would be a Libra because of the Justice card, but don't narrow it down to that. You are cutting through doubts and fears. You're also taking in the messages that the universe is giving you, and you're really studying it, understanding it, learning it in order to move forward, in order to get to where it is that you want to be, in order to sit there and say, okay, this is who I am, this is where I want to be, this is what I want to do, and this is what I need to do in order to get there. You're being very methodical. Now, because you have the air sign here, and the air sign energy around you, the warning with air signs is that they tend to think too much and live a lot in their heads. So don't overthink everything. Don't sit there and overanalyze everything. Take in all the information. Use that mental elasticity that you are actually really, really good at. And I'm not saying that because I'm surprised that you're good at it. I'm just saying that you have a mind that most people would envy, Pisces. So you are sitting there, you're taking everything in, you're being the student, you're learning, you're understanding, you're gathering your knowledge, you're gathering your insights. This could also be, again, a Gemini, a Libra, an Aquarius around you, giving you insights, giving you advice, helping you along in a way that is going to be really beneficial for your soul, really beneficial for yourself. You're also going to be getting insights from the divine, messages from the divine that are going to help you move forward, from the universe that are going to help you move forward. Don't negate anything, kind of take everything in, look at everything, understand this, understand that, and know that you're heading towards the right direction. You're heading towards the direction of achieving your goals and going after exactly what it is that you want. Right now, you are almost in a stage of kind of protecting yourself. You're protecting your solar plexus. You're protecting your home. You're protecting what's nearest and dearest to you. You're being very, very grounded. You're trying to be very practical. You might become too practical at this moment, Pisces, where you're sitting there and you are thinking too much. This is also saying to kind of get out of your head when that starts to happen, when you start to see yourself hamster wheeling the same thoughts over and over and over again, and then feeling as if you're stuck. Don't let that happen to you. I mean, you can't help it happening. Everybody does it. Everybody has those moments where thoughts just go over and over and over in their heads. And it's like a song stuck on repeat and you're just like, stop it, stop it, stop it. Calm yourself, center yourself. Meditating is going to be highly beneficial to you. Also doing things that don't involve a lot of stress at this moment, because I do feel that you have a lot of stress within you. This isn't saying that, you know, you have to live a completely peaceful life and do nothing that stresses you out, because, you know, life is stressful in and of itself, and everything that we do within life is going to bring stress of one sort or another to us. So this is saying here to just be balanced, to be understanding, to be compassionate to yourself, keep yourself grounded, but don't be so grounded that you're going to miss opportunities that come your way, or you're going to let things pass you by that you really want to do because you're sitting there and saying, no, I have to be so serious about this, that you aren't going to take that leap of faith. So there's almost this... That's where the roller coaster comes in. Okay, that's it. That's where the roller coaster comes in. It comes in where, like, you want to take this leap of faith. You want to go out there. You want to do it. You see it. You know it. You feel it within your bones and your essence, Pisces, that you are getting there. And then there is a sense that you want to pull back and you want to just guard what's yours. And you're sitting there and you're saying, okay, you know, I'm just going to keep on the straight and narrow. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. I have to make sure that I have everything perfect. Know that perfect is a lie. That word is a lie. You can't have anything perfect. You can have everything good enough. Right? It's never going to be, you're never going to create something, you're never going to have anything in your life where you sit there and say, I'm completely contented with that. It will never need any improvement. It's done. Perfection is a lie. Good enough is okay. And it is okay, Pisces, because you need to rest. You need to calm your emotions. You need to take time for yourself. I see here a count of 4. So probably the 4th day is going to be really important to you. You might see a lot of changes. Actually, what I'm seeing here is you might see a lot of changes start happening in the 4th month. So that's April, right? January, February, March, April. Yeah. Okay. Making sure I'm correct, because my mind is moving so fast right now. You are looking at things. You need to take time for yourself, because you see here how you have the emotions raging. That's your Pisces energy coming through. That's your, right here too, when you're overcoming your doubts and your fears, Pisces, and you're taking that leap of faith, you are going to feel as if you are drowning. You are going to feel as if this is the scariest thing that you have ever done. And it is going to be one of the scariest things you've ever done, to have this amount of faith in yourself, to have this amount of confidence in yourself as you are moving forward. You're calming your emotions. Sit back. Meditation right here with these 2 cards is definitely what I'm seeing needing to be done. If you don't like to meditate because you don't like sitting still, I'm one of those people. I hate to be still. You can go for a walk, but really sometimes stillness is one of the best things. And if you can just calm yourself, center yourself, and put on some really relaxing music, you're going to find that prosperity starts to come your way. Your emotions going to start to come down and calm down, and you're going to see blessings before you. Blessings that you haven't seen, and blessings that you might have been doubting. You might have sat there and thought, oh no, this will never happen. Oh no, I could never do this. And then you see that as you calm yourself, as you take care of yourself, Pisces. I'm getting that a lot right now for a lot of signs, that you are pushing yourself so hard that you are going to be exhausted, that you are going to not be able to enjoy the success as it comes in. You're not going to be able to sit there and live the prosperity that you want because you're going to be tired. No, take care of yourself. Make sure that you're resting, and make sure that when you rest, you're actually resting, that you're taking a moment and you're flipping through your phone and you're listening to YouTube videos. I used that before. As another example, I think with Aquarius, but if you are listening to these YouTube videos, that is perfectly fine. Keep on going. I'm being sarcastic here, and I'm joking with you guys, but really, seriously, don't do things that are going to rob away your time. If it makes you feel more energized, if it makes you feel more prosperous within yourself, then do it. But if it takes away your joy, if you find out that when you turn off your phone, you aren't at peace, you are more kind of revved up, you aren't in that restful state, then that wasn't what brought you joy, and that wasn't what you were supposed to be doing. And I know that sounds silly, but there is a need here for peace, for harmony, for serenity to come into your life and move you forward, because there is this turmoil within your soul and yourself that is just going on. Now, this could be for some of you, Pisces, that you are looking at things and you are getting into an argument with somebody, and it starts off small, but it becomes something huge. But I'm not really seeing that, and I'm not feeling that energy, because I would tell you if I was. for most of you Pisces. Now, for some of you, yes, that could very well happen. It could be a small argument and it blows up into something huge and you just sit there and you think, how the heck did this even happen? How did we get to this point? But for a lot of you, I think it's your inner turmoil. I think it is your inner fear that is coming up and you feel as if you're at war with everything, and you're going to feel a little bit short-tempered with people. Sharp-tongued is one of the things that air signs have to be worried about, because their minds move so fast that people might not get the way that they see things, or they might get frustrated with people for not seeing things the right way. So that's part of the energy that's coming into you with this, that you're going to be a bit sharp-tongued because you are seeing things so quickly. You're seeing what you need to do. You're kind of looking at this huge picture that if people were on the same page as you, they would be like, oh my gosh, you're looking at all of this all at once. Aren't you driving yourself insane? And you are just a little bit. You're making yourself a little bit crazy with everything that you're trying to accomplish, everything that you're trying to put down, everything that you think you need to do in such a timely manner that you're going to wind up paralyzing yourself. So break it down. Break it down a little bit by little bit. Make a to-do list. I like those. I always raged against doing a to-do list. I always thought, you're not telling me what to do, even if it was me telling me what to do. But I find it to be the most helpful way. It keeps you focused. You sit there and you have an idea of what needs to be done each and every day, and that's how you move forward. That's kind of what you're doing. Break it down, Pisces, because right now you have so many steps. Right here, there are 5 steps. But you probably have so many steps within your mind of what it is that you need to be done. It could probably all be boiled down into 5 steps. It could probably all be boiled down into 5 things that you really need to do that are going to improve your life in a very real, very prosperous way. So make sure that you're not putting too much pressure on yourself to achieve the impossible. There is a sense here of chasing after perfection and having to realize that perfection is a lie. It is something that is sold to you so that you can buy more things, so that you can, go after bigger goals, so that you can take this class or that class, or, buy this gadget or that gadget, or makeup, or whatever it is, to try and chase something that is going to be photoshopped, that is going to be edited, that is going to be, brushed over anyway. Don't do that to yourself, Pisces. It is going to make your life crazy. Be just and fair with you. That's where this Libra energy comes in. Now, it could be a Libra within your life who's going to help you calm down. It could be a Libra within your life that you have a blowout with for some of you, because this is a general reading. It's going to go many different ways. It could be this Libra here that you are having a blowout with, that you are just sitting there and you two clash heads and they make you rethink everything. And it's like, you know what? No longer am I playing it safe. I'm going to take that leap of faith on myself. And this could be the catalyst for you to move forward. For others of you, this Libra is going to be the person who sits there and tries to help you find balance, who's going to be kind of your greatest support as you're moving forward, as you're figuring out what you want. But this is also saying to all of you Pisces, to be calm, to be centered, to be balanced within yourself. Cut away doubts and fears. Cut away that negative energy, those negative remarks that are playing over and over and over again in your head like a loop. I just see a record going round and round and round, kind of screeching a bit. It's not bringing you peace. It's bringing you discomfort. It's bringing you down. There is such a high place for you. And we can see that here in your clarifying cards that you have to be. But here within the main kind of meat and potatoes of your reading, you aren't sure. You're doubting yourself so much. You need to rest. You need to step back. You need to take in the wonder of learning and understanding and comprehending where it is that you want to be. And you have to not be ashamed of that. You have to not be ashamed of saying, you know what, I'm stepping back. I'm looking at things differently. I'm looking at what it is that I want. And it might not be the way that everybody else sees it. And so you might feel as if you're battling people for a little bit to get them to see your point of view. And for some people, they're never going to see your point of view. So don't waste your breath. Don't keep on trying to get them to be on your page when they're just never going to be there. Be just and fair with yourself. Balance those scales. Cut through the doubts and the fears. Really own what it is that you want, where it is that you want to be. Also be just and fair to those around you, Pisces, because some of them are coming from the place of best intentions, and they aren't seeing things because you're kind of keeping things kind of locked away within yourself. You're not really expressing yourself as well as you usually do. And so they're getting they might sit there and think, oh my gosh, I'm doing the very best thing for this Pisces. I'm doing the very best thing for you. I'm totally helping you out. And you're just seeing it as adding more and more burdens onto you. So make sure that you're looking at things properly. Make sure that you are being fair to those around you, but mostly that you're being fair to yourself, because you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself. You're like, this is a make it or break it time, and if you don't do this right, it's all going to fall apart and it's all going to fail. That's what I'm seeing here. And that's what I'm feeling. And that amount of pressure is almost paralyzing. Okay, I would find that amount of pressure to be paralyzing. So don't do that to you, Pisces. Don't sit there and think that you have to, that it's either now or it's never. You're okay. You're moving forward. You're getting to where it is that you want to be, because your goal, Pisces, and what you are all about is the serenity of home and family, of love, of peace, of prosperity. You are going to be making a good life for yourself. You are making a good life for yourself. It doesn't have to be a keeping up with the Kardashian life. As I always say, whenever I see this card, it doesn't have to be a Great Gatsby life. It doesn't have to be that people look at you in awe and envy of the house that you live in and the car that you drive. It has to be the life where you are content within yourself, because so many people try and try and try to find what will bring them happiness and never know that happiness, it lies within you. It lies within your soul. It lies within yourself. I know that my readings are much more spiritually oriented than a lot of people, but that's because I believe that as you move forward, as you embrace what it is that you want, more and more I've come to realize that it's not the outside world that can bring happiness, it's the inside world. It's the way you look at your soul. It's the words that you say to yourself, and that's where the prosperity is coming in. And that's what you're seeing here, Pisces. You're seeing the prosperity come and bless your home, bless yourself. You have this love that is going to move you forward. It's a connection with your inner child. It's connection with kind of your higher self that is going to bring you to where it is that you want to be. It's a soulmate love. It's a prosperous love. It is a love that is guiding you. It is a love that is leading you to where you want to be. For some of you, it is going to be that Libra here that is coming through. It is going to be this air sign energy. Now, it could be somewhere in their charts. They could just be very intellectual. You might find that they are very much in their own heads, the type of people who really have to digest things and think things through before they share things, or who look at things a lot more deeply, because that's what I see with air signs. That's when I see air signs. They live very much in their heads, and they don't always share everything with everyone. So you might find that to be a bit frustrating. But this is a love connection. This is prosperity. For those of you who aren't looking for love, this is prosperity coming into your home. For those of you who are already in a relationship, this is love and prosperity being rekindled, being ignited within the relationship that you two have. It doesn't have to be, hot and heavy passion. It's sitting there and saying, you know what, I made a really great choice when I chose you to be my partner. And that's something that you are saying to yourself, and that's something that's going to make you feel fantastic, Pisces. So looking at things, understanding things, moving forward, really embracing what it is that you want, seeing the changes that are coming your way, and knowing that you are going to be okay, that you are going to be able to bring into your life the prosperity that you need and desire in order to have happiness. And it's not going to be what everybody else wants. It's not going to be how everybody else lives, but it's going to be how you need to live, Pisces, in order to embrace that happiness, embrace that joy, embrace that prosperity. You are also going from being a page, a student, to being a master of knowing your mind, of cutting through doubts and fears. You're also guarding your thoughts. All right. This could be that Libra energy that I've been talking about and keeping on going back to in the reading coming your way. It could be the person that you connect with. It could be the person who sets you up with the person that you connect with. But this person, it doesn't matter, male or female, the fact that this is coming through as a king, what this is saying here is the person who you may be with, or who is going to help you get to where it is that you want to be, is very strong, is very stubborn. Okay, and I say that all in the greatest way. It's not stubborn, it's tenacious. Very much like, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to go out and get it. I'm going to make it happen. And they go after it. And you're sitting there and you're really admiring that in them. And this is what you're embracing. You're sitting there and saying, all right, you know what, this is what I want. Even though you might be shaking in your boots, even though you might sit there and think, I am faking it till I make it, you're going to fake it really well. All right? And nobody is going to know that you aren't as confident as you seem. You are moving forward. You're cutting through doubts and fears. You're listening to your thoughts and your memories with Hugin and Moonin, with those thoughts and memories coming in and helping to guide you. Also remember, and a really good thing to remember, is that this is not the past. The past does not have any control over you except the control that you give it. So make sure that you're more focusing on your thoughts Which one is that? Moonin? I forget. So make sure that you're more focusing on your thoughts, on what it is that you truly desire, than what it is that other people want of you, or the hurts and the pains that you have had in the past. Those have been lessons. Those have been soul lessons. You've written them into your chart. You've written them into your understanding. You made that agreement before you came down here, and now you are moving forward. And moving forward is kind of keeping your eye on the goal, keeping your eye on the prize of the prosperity, the peace, the balance within home and within life that you so desire, Pisces. That's what's coming. This is saying to guard your thoughts. Don't share everything with everyone, but also don't keep everything too secret. There's a fine balance that you have. Like, it isn't living in a daydream, and it isn't thinking only of the impossible. It is sitting there thinking of what you want, what it is that you desire, cutting through doubts and fears, and moving forward in your truth, in your prosperity, in your abundance. You have next the Wheel of Fortune. Things are going to be changing. You're going to see that life is doing a 180. It is turning around. You might have felt that for so long, Pisces, that everything has been all jumbled up. Everything has all been like one traumatic event after another, where you're always fighting, always having to defend yourself, and you're done. You just want to pull back and defend your home and just be like, okay, you guys go into your crazy. I need to just work on me. Or you feel as if everything has always been up in the air. Now that is changing. This is security. This is prosperity coming in. This is having that abundance that you want. But this is also feeling as if life is on a bit of a roller coaster, because you have conflicting emotions here. You have growth and evolution that is happening. You have to be just and fair to yourself. You're holding on to things that you should be letting go of. You're sitting there and saying, it's sitting here and saying, Pisces, right now, to let go. Kind of let go and trust that it'll be okay. You don't have to protect yourself, because the warring is over. The battles are coming to an end, and you have done a fantastic job. Rest. Take control of what it is that you desire. Take control of what it is that you want from life. You're going to see things start to move forward. Know that it's going to be a bit of a roller coaster ride. That's why I'm saying it might not happen, all of this, within the 10 days. It looks like you're preparing yourself for it. You're setting yourself up for something bigger. You're setting yourself up for something more that you desire. And it's all changing. Now, let me see this here. You're protecting yourself, because there have been so many battles. There have been so many times where you sit there and you have this kind of like snow globe effect within yourself, where you feel as if everything's being turned upside down, or everything has been turned upside down. So you're protecting yourself, but by protecting yourself, you are hindering yourself from jumping forward. So this is saying kind of, what is it? Trust everybody and brand your cattle. Look at things, make sure that you're okay, make sure that you're safe, but don't let yourself be stuck, Pisces, because the battles are coming to an end. The battles are ending. This is almost as if within your soul, within yourself, what you're protecting is like, what I'm seeing here is almost as if this is going on top of here. The battles are going on top of this pentacle. So you feel as if you have to protect your solar plexus. You're letting it go now. You're being just and fair to yourself. Now, again, this could be a Libra in your life that's coming in, who's helping you achieve your goals, who's helping you get to where it is that you want to be. But you're also cutting through doubts and fears. You're cutting through, negative emotions, negative words from the past that keep on settling into your mind in the presence. You're balancing the scales, and you're moving forward. You're being a student of what it is that you desire, as you're finally deciding to be just and fair to yourself. Do not chase perfection, Pisces. It doesn't exist. Chase your dreams, chase what it is that you desire from life. Learn, study, understand within your soul, within yourself, what it is that you want, and then take time to calm yourself, to heal yourself, to see things moving forward and coming through the way that you want them to. Calm your emotions. You're going to see when you open your eyes that blessings are truly coming your way. You're taking this leap of faith. You are moving forward within yourself. You are, embracing your energy. You're taking this leap of faith. You're jumping over fears. You're jumping over doubts, and you're jumping towards what you love. That's why this rainbow is following to this rainbow. If you see that here, connecting them, these two rainbows right here. So those rainbows are moving you forward towards what you wish, towards what it is that you desire. You have blessings, you have peace, you have prosperity, you have your inner child being calmed, you have love coming into your life, you have a rekindling of love, you have an acknowledgement of the passion and the beauty of the love that you have. There is something here about peace entering into your home, blessing you, moving you forward, so that you go from being the page to the king of what it is that you desire, knowing your thoughts, knowing your memories, knowing that your memories aren't what's shaping your present. You are looking at what it is that you desire. You are kind of guarding your thoughts a little bit. If you are falling in love with a Libra, they're not going to be completely open with you because they take things slow. They need to make sure that things are balanced and fair and to understand things. So that could be the case for some of you. For others of you, you're balancing the scales. You're learning what it is that you desire. You're taking in the messages from the divine that are going to come your way. You're cutting through doubts and fears. You're embracing what it is that you want. You're looking at things fully and deeply and truly. All right. And you're sitting on your throne, kind of always thinking at least 5 steps ahead of everybody else, and you're going to see that your world starts to change. Everything is doing a 180, and this is what you have been waiting for. Your subconscious message is something within you is awakening. This joy, this prosperity is awakening within you. You are finding your life's purpose. You are knowing what it is that you desire. If you already know your life's purpose, you are seeing a new layer come into the situation that you hadn't considered before, and you are moving forward in your prosperity. All right, Pisces. Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. It has been an absolute pleasure reading for you, and may peace and harmony always be with you. Bye.